Speaker. And my question is to the Minister of Finance. Minister, when I listened to your speech on the findings of the Independent Financial Commission of Inquiry, like most Ontarians, I was truly shocked to hear the reality of the province's financial situation. Clearly, our government needs to take action. Not only do we need to fix the financial problems that we have inherited from the previous government, but we must also determine how the situation was ever allowed to get this bad. That's why I am encouraged that the motion to form a select committee on financial transparency was passed this morning. Could the minister please reiterate the importance of the select committee on financial transparency that is being formed?
Minister of Finance.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member from Flamborough-Glanbrook. This morning we took the next step in restoring accountability and trust in government. The formation of the Select Committee on Financial Transparency solidifies our government's commitment to restoring the public's faith. We must remember we are in unprecedented time in history. The public's trust has been shattered. The previous government's accounting scheme was deliberately designed to keep the true cost of the Liberals' spending off the books. Yes. This is simply unacceptable. The Select Committee on Financial Transparency is a necessity. They will find out, Speaker, who came up with this scheme.
Where's the money?
Supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And back to the minister. You know, I am really encouraged that we are taking action to restore accountability and trust. And I'm confident that the Select Committee on Financial Transparency will discover where these schemes came from and hold those responsible to account. Hear, hear. However, over the past week, many of our critics have claimed that the Select Committee isn't necessary. The naysayers and critics have shrugged off its importance. But there is a larger principle at play here, and that is accountability. It's unfortunate some people simply don't recognize the importance of seeking accountability. Could the minister please inform the House why restoring accountability and trust is so important for our government? Hear, hear.
Minister.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member. The importance of restoring accountability and trust cannot be understated. Remember, it was the Auditor General who used words, and I'm going to quote her, like conceal, bogus, deceptive, and unreliable. She used those words to describe Liberal documents tabled right here in this legislature. The Auditor General also issued this warning to the people of Ontario. Again, I quote, "When governments pass legislation to make their own accounting rules that serve to obfuscate the impact of their financial decision, their financial statements become unreliable." That is why accountability and trust need to be restored. It was absent in the previous government, Speaker. We can calculate the cost of the deficit, but we cannot calculate the cost of the trust deficit.